guts, and these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Payne, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
A nice shot by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Outside Payne. Crowder against Jackson. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Paul. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time. But what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Brooks, the pass to Morant. From deep three-point range. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Paul. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Now here's Morant. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
Ball against Morant. Stolen by Payne. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Morant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Ayton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Outside Payne. There's the triple. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Booker. Fires top of the key. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Paul. That one's wide left. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
And so here's Phoenix. 44 seconds left to play in the first. It's Booker on the wing. For three. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Oh, they need this. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Here's Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. The three from Bain. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, a good close contest so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Back to Bain. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Crowder with it. Bridges outside. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right side Bain, just 5 on the clock. That one a little long.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Paul. Ayton, the screen on Bain. Booker, pass to Ayton. Hammers the lob through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Morant against Booker to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bain. Booker for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Booker on the wing. Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Bain. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Payne drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. To the inside. Stolen by Payne. And now the Grizzlies on the run. From deep, Morant knocks down the triple. Morant's got 11 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. 56 seconds left in the first half of this game. And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Morant against Payne. Pass to Lee. And the Suns miss again.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And they take the lead. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Can they get it? And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been...
Your Grizzlies, 22. The Suns, 20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Green out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Jones. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Payne against Jones. With the crossover. Back to Payne. Johnson against Williams. Got it. Šarić has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne, and he can't get the first one.
Zaire Williams taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Suns trailing. Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Šarić. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Šarić. Uses the glass on the layup.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Jones in the post, defended by Payne. Here's Tillman. The kick out to Williams. Jacks up a 3, knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Jones against Payne. Here's Saric. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Outside Payne. Pass to Saric. And stolen by Jones. In transition, here they come. Williams passes to Green. The kick out to Williams. Back to Green. Nifty move. And it's good on the lay-in. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And here's Memphis now. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Down low. Here's Tillman. And he throws it down with one hand.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Inside, here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Outside Jones. Williams on the wing. Outside, Green. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. Saric.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
Free throw good. Saric. A line change here for Memphis. That one's no good. Goes back up. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Lee. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. And the basket by Payne.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Booker, good.
To be an all-star guard like Devin Booker, you might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Pass to Payne. There's the 3. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 8. And fourth quarter basket.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Memphis leading. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Good. And the setup by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now Booker. Ayton with a screen. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against Bridges. Morant with the slam!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Paul gets it to go.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Adams with a screen on Crowder. Baseline jumper. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Ayton against Morant, and that's an intentional foul.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Paul. Bridges, a screen on Morant. Paul passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Pass to Brooks. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Over Morant. Paul can't get it to go. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Morant against Bridges. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Morant's got 19 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Booker against Morant. 14 feet away. Here's Brooks. And he slams it in one-handed.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Paul against Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson, pass to Bane. They double him with Booker. Pass to Bane. Back to Brooks. Over to the wing. Morant finds Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Bane. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Booker. Fires from deep. And the Suns get another 3.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
Booker against Morant. And Morant gets double teamed on the wing. Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Bane with it. To the wing, right side. Here's Adams. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Brooks with the rebound. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the inner.
terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair.
Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And here is Paul. Booker, left side. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Ayton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
George, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And it's Towns penetrating. Yep, that one goes in there. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Come on now, that is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
Now here's Booker. Deep. And the Suns miss again. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot's good from Paul.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stop.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Booker looking around. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul. Booker with it. He's picked up by Paul and stolen by Russell. Oh, Russell in position.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Edwards dishes to Prince. Out to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Passes it to Towns. Clock at 6. Driving the lane. It is good. Towns has got 6 points.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Booker, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Gobert, the pass to Russell. Prince against Bridges. Prince kicks to Russell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, contact will not throw Devin Booker off balance. Great scorers understand how to finish in that environment.
Outside, Russell. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Timberwolves ahead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
The kick out to Crowder. Connects from three-point range. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edwards with it. He has 6. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns finds Russell. Now Towns. Russell passes to Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. Back to Edwards from outside the arc. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Russell dishes to Edwards. Towns a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. And the rejection by Towns. Prince kicks to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Takes it inside. And stolen by Ayton. Prince against Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Russell against Paul. Russell inside. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. And then Carl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Ayton a screen on Russell. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. Back to Paul, and stolen by Russell. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. Suns trail by 14. And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. That's a 2 from Paul. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Prince finds Edwards. Back to Prince. Outside, Towns. Prince with a screen on Crowder. Towns, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
For three, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Six seconds left here in the second. Hustle from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Also, Naz Reid out there, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Here's Reid, and there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now, here's Shamet. Payne passes to Lee. Reid with the block. Here's Noel. Payne covering. Anderson can't get it to go. Suns trail by 16. Johnson finds Payne. Johnson sets the screen for Payne. Wound up there for Johnson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Noel. He's covered by Shamet. 6 to shoot. Pass to Noel. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. It's stolen by Sharks. Goes up. And Lee with the stuff.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
There's the pass to Reid. And Anderson kicks to McDaniels. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Suns trail by 17. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Payne dishes to Saric. Out to Payne. Out to Saric. Suns moving the ball around. And the 3 ball is good. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. Reid misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Inside. Reed with the block. Anderson against Johnson. Anderson passes to Noel. The kick out to Anderson. They double him with Payne. Anderson dishes to McDaniels. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Reed. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Payne. Feeds it to Sharnish. Kicks it out to Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, what a strong take on the and one. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell looking around. Passes it to Prince. Back to Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. Out to Russell. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Paul with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. He's got 12. A 3 ball. No good there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul with the ball. And that one goes long. Timberwolves leading by 18. Towns with it. He's picked up by Paul. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
You can see the wide variety of ways that Karl-Anthony Towns can put points on the board. There isn't an aspect of the offensive end of the floor that he doesn't do well.
Paul. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Edwards finds Russell to the left side wing. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Here's Towns. And here's Prince outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Crowder. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Bounce pass, Russell. Out to Edwards. From past the arc. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Now, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns, the pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Now Prince. Puts it up from 17. And it's Towns missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Bridges. Paul, no one around him. And the Suns miss again.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
It's Edwards on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns for 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Edwards kicks to Prince. Here's Gobert, and that misses badly. Air ball. Suns trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And even without that 3-ball dropping more, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Crowder. Another miss by Towns. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Looking to get back on track here, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Gobert. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And stolen by Russell. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Paul. Russell against Bridges. From deep, Prince. That shot off. And Phoenix will come the other way. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Russell passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Out to Russell. Over Paul. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Booker up top. Paul outside. Fires the 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double teams are in place like that.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of it.
guard spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Leonard finds Zubats. Morris for three. George against Booker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team.
Phoenix on D. Left side Wall. Out to Leonard. From downtown. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Wall. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Bridges. Now Morris. Crowder with a steal. Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. From deep. It's rebounded by George.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Wall with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The kick out to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to George. And he banks in the layup.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Paul finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And there's the 3-second violation.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Wall. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Pass to Leonard. Up top Wall. He's guarded by Paul. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul.
That one misses for Wall.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Ayton. Booker, the pass to Bridges. 3 on the clock. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. And the Suns miss again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Morris. For 3, George. And Ayton pulls it down.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Booker for 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Leonard on the wing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Zubac's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Booker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. For 3, George. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. George has got 5 now.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
It's Booker on the wing. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. And here's Crowder from the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Paul. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. He's got 7.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
George outside. Leonard right side. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Masterful execution. Kawhi just has a sense for when to shoot the mid-range.
And 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Clippers on top.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers University.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Morris for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Outside Paul. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. And you're last year in the league, the 12-13 season. You played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gets the 3 to fall.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Wall. Pass to George. Now Leonard. Back to George. Leonard outside. Fires from the wing. The Clippers rebound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Wall. George outside. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall. The Suns trailing. Pass to Bridges. The 3 from Ayton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's George. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
It's good.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Wall. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Paul with it. Checked by Wall. Paul passes to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ball against Wall. George outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
When we talk about George's confidence, when you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Outside Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Wall. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. Pass to Zubac. The 3 is up. George, that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Hits the trifecta.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
For 3, George. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Clippers. 1-1. The Suns. 18. And for Milwaukee.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Kennard. Can't cash it in from the high post.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Here's Covington. It's hauled in by Saric.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Kennard outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Covington. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Tremendous activity from Covington, doing whatever he can to collect additional scoring opportunities.
Payne against Jackson. Pulls it. The Clippers grab the miss. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
That one on Craig.
And this is something Reggie has added to his game. Patient with the up fake. Defender bites. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Sharic. Over Covington. Sharic shot is off. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. Here's Jackson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And Craig pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Payne. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Powell with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Aggressive on the drive. That's going to result in some free throws for Jackson.
At the line for LA.
And so Jackson nails both of them. The Suns trailing. 1:52 left to play in the third. Here's Shamet going inside. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Powell passes to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
To the paint. And Sharic throws it down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Jackson outside. Up top, Kennard. Back to Jackson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Powell for 3. The rebound by Shamet. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Craig. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. Now here's Paul. Releases. And that one's long. George against Booker. Here's Morris. Pass to Leonard. From outside the arc. The shot no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth dance team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Phoenix shooting just 35% from the floor. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Ayton passes to Booker over Zubac. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers in the lead. Out to Leonard. The 3 on target from range.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. The three, George. And basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Pass to Wall. Out to Leonard. Launches it. Drops in the 3. And the Clippers lead by 14.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Looking to end the run. Booker no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Fires for 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 5 on the clock. Here's George. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Bridges. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Paul. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul. A phenomenal ball handler.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's George. They set the pick. Pass to Leonard. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Ball against Paul. Shoots from the line. And another basket for Phoenix.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
George outside. Leonard outside. The 3. Tries again. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Booker fires from way outside. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Now Wall. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies.
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. It's Brooks on the wing. Trains the three-pointer.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Shot clock at 2. Now here's Morant for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. From the arc. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Paul against Morant. Puts it up. Kept alive. Adams. It's Brooks on the wing. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got 6.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. For 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And Brooks needs to keep taking and making those jumpers. It's only going to help his confidence.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Bain. Booker with no one around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. And here is Brooks. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Morant outside.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Morant.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Morant against Paul. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Deep two from Brooks. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Bridges for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
You create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kick out to Adams. A 3 ball. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Up top, Bain. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies out.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Jackson, out to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Paul looking over the floor. All alone. Count it. Paul's got 6. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Tipped away. Crowder with the steal. Booker against Bain. The 3. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Chris Paul.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
And stolen by Booker. Morant against Paul. It's good. This game is all even. And 11 points for Chris Paul.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Morant against Paul. Bain inside the three-point line. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Now here's Crowder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Crowder's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brooks with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 17.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Ayton a screen on Morant. Ball passes to Ayton. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Out to Morant. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball goes in, and the pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position. He takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. 1:37 left in the second quarter. The shake. John Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Booker outside. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Brooks outside. There's Jackson with the three. Can't hit that one. Our Suns go the other way with it. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts the move on, and it's good on the way in. Paul's got 13.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
John Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Booker from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by...
The Grizzlies, 33.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. Now Payne. Charge inside. Out to Lee. Shot clock at 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Williams sets a screen for Jones. Takes a 3. That's good from Williams, the assist by Jones. Williams has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Grizzlies. Payne with it. Jones covering. Here's Johnson. And they'll get another chance. No good from Lee. And so Green will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Right side Jones. Williams with a clean look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Here's Conchar. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. From deep, Williams. Offensive rebound. Green. Memphis moving it around. To the left wing. Tries again. Conchar, good. Conchar's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Now here's Jones. Over in the corner, Williams. To the paint. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Shaman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Charge. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Jones finds Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now, here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Conchar. The kick out to Williams. Williams with another miss. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Johnson, the screen, beyond the arc. And it's Shamet missing. Memphis leading by 13. Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The kick out to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And that one's good. Shamit's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Memphis out in front, up by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Grizzlies shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Clock at 6. Morant kicks to Bain. Off target with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Morant against Paul. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
Morant with it. Outside, Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Ayton. Outer dishes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside, Bain. And stolen by Ayton. Ball outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain passes to Morant. He takes... Oh, wow!
That is powerful. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Booker left side. Pass to Crowder. Bain against Booker. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Bain. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Crowder brings it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Morant against Paul. 5 on the clock. Payton for 3. It's rebounded by Paul.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton. Stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Morant scanning the floor. Brooks outside. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've They've only given 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead as we cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bridges. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Morant. Money!
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Ayton the screen. Here's Paul. Up again. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's Morant. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they double up Morant. From deep, Brooks. Rebounded by DeAndre. Timeout call, the Suns. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
The kick out to Crowder. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Gobert finds Edwards. The crossover. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Crowder. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Russell. Towns passes to Edwards. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Russell against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Five to shoot. This one for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Now Edwards. Here he goes. Here's Gobert. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Here's Paul. And here's Booker. Some solid defense from Edwards. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goal, 40% 3, and 80% free throw. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few. And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Booker. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Ayton finds Bridges. Ayton with a screen. Tries it from 19. Bridges misses. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Russell against Booker. Russell the pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 7.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. The kick out to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 3. And the Suns miss again.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Right wing. Here's Russell. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Paul passes to Crowder. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Edwards for 3, and another 3 from Minnesota.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
To the inside, Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's a 3 from Paul. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Booker against Edwards. 19-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards finds Towns. Oh, rejected by Ayton. The Suns trailing. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And he stays with it. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Goes back up. Edwards. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Edwards against Booker. Out to the right wing. Outside Paul. Crowder a screen on Russell. And he's going for the lob. Paul against Russell. And Paul gets it to go.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior. And, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges passes to Ayton. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Paul. Ayton draws the double. Here's Booker. Three-pointer. Towns with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Gobert passes to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Right side McDaniels. And stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. Ayton passes to Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Bridges has got his first 2 points.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Left side Edwards. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
15. The Timberwolves. 19. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Left side Booker. Bridges outside. Pulls up. Drops one in from the wing.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Reed. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Pass to Prince. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Intercepted. Over to the left wing. Back to Noel. Out left to the wing. Outside Anderson. to the middle. Here's Prince. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Outside Payne. Shot from the wing. Reed with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Prince. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Back to Noel from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Payne. Here's Lee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. The shot off that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Prince. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
It's Shamet on the wing. Saric a screen. Payne pass to Saric. Stolen by Reed. Outside Anderson. The 3-ball. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Shamet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That free throw no good. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Lee. And it's Paul in for Payne. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to McLaughlin. Anderson for 3. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Crowder. Down low. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards finds Russell. The kick out to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lee. Back to Payne. Here's Lee. McDaniels covering. Clock at 6. Here's Payne. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation. Up.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. From deep 3-point range. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Boy, the Suns are struggling. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. From outside the arc. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And he lobs it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And Phoenix shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. An open look for Booker. Plenty of room to knock down that one. The Timberwolves shooting at about 44% so far. Ball against Russell to the right side. The kick out to Edwards. Launches a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And here's Ayton, covered by Towns. Outside Booker. And they get it back. Here's Crowder. Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Towns finds Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Towns for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And Crowder with the jam.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
A minute 37 left in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Paul. And another basket for Phoenix.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Up and over Crowder. Towns can't get it to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Out to Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. Booker for 3. He drops it from range.
Yeah, a legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Now McDaniels. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Oh, say does that star...
And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. Leonard finds Morris. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. Here's Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. It's good shot selection and great consistency.
Here's Wall, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And Wall kicks to George. A 3 from Leonard. Unable to get that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker left side. This one for 3. Here's Paul. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And here's Booker after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Oh, Ayton in position. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's George, and he banks in the layup. George has got 5.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Passes it to Ayton. Paul outside. 3-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Suns trail by 3. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard against Bridges. Leonard, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Bridges finds Booker. Crowder, a screen on George. Booker. Another shot. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
George passes to Leonard. From past the arc. Good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Clippers leading by 3. Wall looking it over. He feeds it to George. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Paul dishes to Booker. And he lays it straight in.
A nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wall passes to Leonard. Back to Wall. In the corner, George with it. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Crowder the screen. That's a 2 from Paul, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they are.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the point.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly 3rd option for LA.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. Booker against Morris. Unloads. Booker, good.
Fluid shooting motion. The Devin Booker. So effortless.
Clippers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Pass to Leonard. George with the ball. Offline with his three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Booker finds 8. Bridges outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Now here's Booker. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's George missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Booker, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now here's Crowder. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Wall against Paul. Wall's shot is good. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Wall against Wall. Kicks it out to Booker. Dishes it to Crowder. Booker looking around. Again, the miss by Booker.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Suns trail by 4. Crowder inside. Morris is there. Paul for 3. Morris with the rebound. Paul's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Wall passes to Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. They get it again. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Here's George. He's got 5. The tray. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And the Suns miss again. Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Crowder is screen on Wall. From 13. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. John Wall getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Charge and Johnson are on the block. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Payne. With the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Payne's got his first bucket in this one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 7. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
How about Norman Powell and his vertical prowess there?
Suns trail by 7. Now here's Payne. Locked up there for Johnson. Covington with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson outside. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Jackson passes to Covington. Here's Kennard. Covington setting the pick for Kennard. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Shamet. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jackson looking it over. Kennard with the ball. Fires for 3, drills the 3-pointer. Kennard's got 6 points.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the 3-point shooting.
Now we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest 3-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Outside Jackson. Now the pass to Powell. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Kennard for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Pass to Powell. Passes it to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 7. On the wing, Lee, guarded by Jackson. Lee dishes to Sharge. Pass to Shamet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Albert Covington picks one up.
And already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And here's George. He has 5. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage. And
ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Back to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 from George. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Paul against Wall. The pass to George. For the 3. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges with it. George picks him up. Booker with no one around. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Out to Morris. Right side George. He dishes it to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Leonard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way.
Shot by Crowder, no good. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Morris finds Zubac. And it's Wall in the corner. Pass to George. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to Paul. He kicks to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Bridges passes to Paul. And he gets it to go from the high post. And it's 7 points for Chris Paul.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Leonard with a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George with the ball. Bridges covering. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Bridges a screen on Wall. 6 to shoot. Wall with the steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Ball against Wall. Leonard sets a screen for Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And the three ball is good.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
George against Booker. Here's George. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
For three, Booker. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Again, the miss by Booker. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Sinks the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, great job.